Every year around Pioneer Day, Spanish Fork throws a little party to celebrate what we call Fiesta Days. Hi, I'm Natasha Lockhart, your host for this special program. Because of the COVID-19 risk status we're in, we're committed to our social distancing. So we'll meet with our Fiesta Days chairman via long distance. Let me introduce Clint and Karen Muhlstein, our 2020 chairpeople. Ron and Allison Nilsson, who will be our chairs for 2021, and Steve and Carolee Danzy, our past Fiesta Days chairs. Fiesta Days has always been an awesome few days around Pioneer Day, and because of conditions, we have had to cut back on some of our favorite activities.
Yeah, it's been pretty amazing to see what the City Council and a lot of the other committees and Spanish Fork City has done. It's been a lot of work to try to make Fiesta Days happen like it's supposed to. And they spent countless amounts of hours. The Recreation Department, the Events Department, Stacy and her crew have spent a lot of time going through this. We thought we were going to have 30 or 40 events. Quite a few of those have been knocked out, but we should be very positive that we're having the events that we're having, and it's going to be a great time. We look forward to seeing all of you come out.
So a lot of the things are canceled that we have no control over, and it's just been hard.
It has been hard. Lots of things that we wanted to do that we haven't been able to do, but I'm really happy that we're able to do some things, and we can still get that Fiesta Day feel even though there's only a few events. We can still have that same fun feeling that Fiesta Days brings.
Wow, I think this has been a really interesting year coming in with COVID and everything else that's gone on. It seems like when we first came in, everything was going to run really smooth, and I think we've had a lot of extra meetings because it seems like on a weekly basis we had to change and rearrange and try and make it work. So it's been a great learning experience for us, and we've had great peers to help us along the way.
We did spend countless hours going back and forth of the events that we could have, the events that we knew that we wouldn't be able to have because of social distancing, and we're just happy that we're able to have the events that we've got planned, and we're excited to tell you about them, and we hope that everybody will come and support.
Fiesta Days, as you may know, is largely a free activity for the community, and that's because of the businesses that support our cause.
We just want to thank all the sponsors for all they've done for us this year and give them a big shout out.
Yeah, we really appreciate Canyon View Medical and all the other companies that have stepped up to help donate and make sure that we're able to have our celebrations. We really appreciate them. Arrive Homes as well, done a great job, and we appreciate them as well, and it should be a great festivities.
We couldn't do Fiesta Days without them, so we really appreciate everything that they do for our community.
We want you to find your copy of the Fiesta Days magazine. Yours should be in the mail. Read it through, look at the advertisements, support all the great sponsors that help make this party possible. Another great resource for information is the sffiestadays.com website. Information there will be updated often, so we recommend you check it out. Before we get into the schedule, let's talk a moment about the theme for this year's Fiesta Days. Together we conquer. 2020 has certainly become a year to overcome.
I think Together We Conquer is a great theme for Spanish Fork City because I think Spanish Fork has always been known as a city that comes together in hard times and in good times and makes the best of everything. And I think that the Together We Conquer shows that no matter what we have to face, we're going to make the best of it.
Well, we sat in several meetings and come up with one that was going to use until all this happened in April. And we were just sitting in one of our committee meetings, and one of our police officers come up with this saying right here on our shirts, and it means together we can conquer.
It takes each of us to do our part in order for us to win, to conquer COVID, and to conquer everything that we do in our city. It takes all of us, and all of us doing our part.
You know, you see us as the committee in the forefront, but there are so many people in the rear that just make this all come together, and it's just amazing the work they do and how much it is appreciated by the city.
And we know that together as a city of Spanish Fork that we can conquer. We can conquer this battle of COVID-19 that we're all battling right now, and we just thought that being together as a city and celebrating we need to have something to celebrate, and we're just glad that we can celebrate together, and we know that we'll conquer together also.
It takes a lot of manpower to pull off this kind of celebration. Let's talk for a second about the support of the community and the volunteers.
Well, if it wasn't for the volunteers, this wouldn't happen. Plain and simple, this wouldn't happen because the volunteers make this happen. And Spanish Fork's got some of the best volunteers there is in probably the world. So we just want to thank all the volunteers that come out and help us each year.
We appreciate the patience of all those who are normally used to being volunteers and participating, because not all the events are happening. And we've had to make some decisions based off of COVID-19 to be able to adapt and make things work. And we appreciate their patience, as well as those that have had last-minute notice trying to get different things done and ready for the celebration. So be sure and thank those volunteers as you see them.
Lots of hands make light work, and Fiesta Days would be impossible without lots of volunteers, and we have some of the best in our town.
Hopefully we've got your interest up on what's happening this year. We're going to take a short break to load up the calendar. Stay with us. Welcome back to this Fiesta Days event special. Let's dig in. We'll go day by day, event by event. The party starts on Saturday, July 11th. Let's let the chairman tell us what's going on.
Well, the first big event for the Fiesta Days is the car show.
This has become one of my very favorite events. A couple years ago, I'd never even been to a car show, and after kind of heading it up with the Redmonds the last couple of years, it's turned into one of my very favorite things. Lots of beautiful cars, lots of good music, good food, and just a lot of fun.
And Cry Wolf's a good band. They've been there, coming back for years since we've been there, and they sing all kinds of music. So come down and enjoy the car show.
And they'll be there from 11 to 1:30.
Yeah.
The car show is held at the sports park, and it starts at 9 o'clock and goes until 2. Those that are bringing vehicles, check-in is at 7 to get your cars all shined and ready to go. And the car show will look a little bit different this year with all the COVID restrictions. We've worked closely with the health department. And so normally it's not a ticketed event, but this year tickets are free, but it will be a ticketed event. And so somebody will be right there. You can go online now and print your ticket, but if not, you can come down to the car show and get a ticket then. And then there'll be kind of like a path that you'll follow. So it might look a little bit different, but I really think it's going to be bigger and better than ever. Also Saturday, the 11th, is the pickleball tournament, and this is the second annual Heat Seeker tournament. And pickleball, we all know how it's grown and how busy those pickleball courts are, and how thankful people are to the city for putting those pickleball courts in. So this is a really fun tournament. It starts at 8 a.m. and there's different divisions. Steve can tell you about that.
Divisions 2.5 to 5.0, and so there's doubles, singles. I think there's even mixed couples to play in this tournament. So come down, watch, and have a good time. Cheer your teams on.
Last event of the day is the men's softball. It is a great event. It will draw in teams from other cities. Come and enjoy yourself. It'll be great entertainment, and bring your family.
The car show, pickleball, and softball. What a great way to start the party. The events continue on Tuesday, the 14th.
We're very excited to be able to have the kickball tournament that'll be starting on July 14th. That starts at 7 p.m. We'd encourage all of you to come down to the sports complex. Make sure that you're there early, and also remember that it's co-ed division only, so we've got to make sure that we have all the team members there. You need to have enough women and men, as well as be aware that you have to be at 10th grade or older, or going into the 10th grade to be able to participate.
And we welcome all you teams to come in a costume, dress up, party with us, celebrate the occasion.
Come on out and have a good time. This should be a great opportunity for family and friends to get together and be able to have a really good time playing kickball.
The following day, Wednesday the 15th, hosts a few more very popular events.
This is always a fun event for the people of Spanish Fork, the baby contest. We have a lot of young families and a lot of darling babies that their parents are so excited to enter them in this contest, and everyone walks away with a prize. So if you haven't entered, get entered. That event will start at 3:30 at the Seniors Center. Everyone that has signed up has been given a certain time slot to show up, so make sure you look at your registration sheet, and that will give you your time to come and do the contest.
Later that night, we have the spike ball contest, which will be another great event to go and watch. It's a challenging sport. It will be held at the sports park.
We get a day off on Thursday, but on Friday the 17th, the fun continues.
Spanish Fork has always been known for their theater. We have a great play this year of Disney's Frozen Jr. The youth in our city have worked hard on this and invite you all to come out and enjoy the entertainment. This runs 7 showings from the 17th through the 25th.
Yeah, we'd encourage you all to come out and take a look at the new ATA gun shoot. Come up and have a good time. Should be a lot of fun. They've got a lot of shooters up there, a lot of awards, and they're really having a great time over there, so we'd encourage you to come out and participate in that as well. And that runs the 17th through the 19th.
On Saturday the 18th, the youth performance of Frozen Jr. at Spanish Fork High School continues. Also, the Western ATA shootout at the Gun Club continues through the weekend. On Monday the 20th, things are going to get hot at the fairgrounds.
At 7 p.m., we have the Extreme Bulls. Come and watch these great cowboys ride these bulls for 8 seconds and bide for the best score they can get. These are professional young men that have spent time and money to get good at this sport. So come and watch a great experience. As a reminder, while you're watching this event, please wear your mask.
If you don't have your tickets for the rodeo events, head over to sfcitytix.com and fix that right now. Some longtime favorites happen on Tuesday, the 21st.
Well, I'm a shopper, so one of my favorite events is the sidewalk sales, and those will run from July 21st to the 25th. So come down and support your local businesses, and if you'll watch in the magazine, there's a little coupon there, and they'll draw, you can fill out and drop in one of the boxes, and they'll draw a name out for a gift card. So that's an added bonus. You can shop and win a gift card too.
At 7 o'clock, please come and enjoy the 78th annual Fiesta Days Rodeo. What a great event. These young men come from all over the country to participate in this event. We have the best cowboys, the best rodeos, best rodeo clowns, and we have the best stock that we can get. So please, come and enjoy this event. It is a great event, and please wear your mask.
And don't forget, there's plenty of young women there doing the barrel racing. They're always fun to watch, too.
And if you love the baby quilt sale by the Daughters of the Utah Pioneers, Tuesday is the day. But the sale will be by appointment only. Information on the event is on our website, sffiestadays.com. On Wednesday the 22nd, the sidewalk sales will continue downtown along with the second night of the Fiesta Days Rodeo. And on Thursday the 23rd, the sidewalk sales, the Fiesta Days Rodeo, and the next performance of Frozen Jr. continues. Next, we'll talk about the big day, the 24th, but let's take a short break to catch our breath. Welcome back to our Fiesta Days event special. Let's talk July the 24th. This is our big day and things start bright and early.
We want to make sure that everybody comes out and gets up bright and early for the Fiesta Days Speedy Spaniard run. Should be a great time. Should be able to come out. It's a 10K plus the children's run as well. Come out and have a blast. I've ran that race myself a couple of years and it's been a lot of fun to be able to run and jog and be out there. We encourage you all to make sure that you're go to the website, look at all the information, make sure that you're registered. They'll do the chip factor, so you'll be able to figure that out, but we encourage you to come. It's really a great time.
Okay, the Speedy Spaniard Road Race starts at Canyon View Park and it ends at the sports park. And the 1 mile race starts at the sports park and ends at the sports park. So it'll be fun. And starting at 1 o'clock in the afternoon is the pool party at the Spanish Fork Pool. It'll be a fun time for your families to come and enjoy swimming and enjoy a little bit of social distancing also. There'll be prizes and it'll be from 1 to 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
5 o'clock, the food trucks will be here at this very park, bringing lots of yummy food for us all to try. One thing about Spanish Fork is they like to eat, so come and enjoy all the different trucks, different food types. We look forward to seeing you all there.
So the end of the big day brings out the fireworks spectacular. And we're excited that we're able to have this. It'll be at the sports park. It will start around 10 o'clock. We are waiting for the rodeo to end. As soon as the rodeo ends, the fireworks will start. The shells are bigger. The fireworks will shoot higher, so we encourage you to stay home and watch the fireworks this year if you choose. You can listen to the broadcast, the music broadcast on 99.7 FM on your radio, and there will be music that'll go with the fireworks, so that's exciting too.
Did we mention the food trucks? I know we did, but I love the food trucks. What a day. But the fun is not over. There's more on Saturday the 25th.
One of the things that will take place on the 25th through the 31st is the tennis tournament. There's categories for singles, doubles, and mixed doubles, and you can go to the Parks and Recreation online and get more information on that.
Another popular event is the two-man best ball at the Oaks Golf Course. You can register online at the rec department. Go play some golf, and good luck winning.
The final day of the sidewalk sales is Saturday, along with the last performance of Frozen Jr. And as was mentioned, the tennis tournament will run through July 31st. There it is, 2 weeks of fun and entertainment. Fiesta Days means so much to our community. We asked our organizers to share their thoughts on why Fiesta Days is so important to them.
Well, we think Fiesta Days is definitely the best week, the best 2 weeks, the best 3 weeks of the year that Spanish Fork has to offer. And we're so excited that we're able to celebrate this year and celebrate the Spanish Fork and celebrate being together, because together we conquer.
It is a great time of year. Summertime's here. We get to be able to see these activities and be able to come out of our shell a little bit with some of the things that are going on with COVID-19. We really encourage you to participate where you can and to be prepared to protect yourselves, but to come out and have a great time.
I've been born and raised in Spanish Fork, so I've been a part of this for 61 years. What a great experience it'd be. What a great place to live and raise a family. And just I hope to continue to be here and support this for the rest of my life.
Any of you that have ever attended the Fiesta Days activities know that it's a great family event. When we were asked to do this, I thought of bringing the family together and enjoying all the events that are sponsored by Spanish Fork City and showing our appreciation to the city for the things that they bring for us to participate in.
I've loved it ever since I was a little kid, because that was the big celebration for Spanish Fork. I mean, growing up as a kid, you had the carnival, but I spent every night at the rodeo, and sometimes during the day when they were slack. So that's what it means to me. It was just the big celebration for Spanish Fork City.
And I also think it's a drawing point for families to come together, families that have moved away. It's a time for them to come back home and to see people that we don't normally see. Spanish Fork's grown a lot, so I know there's a lot of friends from high school and people that I don't see anymore, but when we come out to the events at Fiesta Days, we get to see each other again. And I think it's just a time to bring our city together and celebrate.
So come on home.
We invite you to stay close to Spanish Fork 17 for highlights of this year's activities. Additionally, SF-17 will be playing encore performances from the recent years of Fiesta Days. Watch the great concerts, competitions, and even a parade. We'd like to thank the organizers and the many committees in putting together all these great events. Also, a big thank you to Spanish Fork City and all the departments that support this annual party. There is just nothing else like it. We are truly lucky to be a part of Spanish Fork Fiesta Days. Thanks for watching, and remember, together we conquer.